Chat, here we go. It's Snowmen versus M80. A 2v2 show match, a rare 2v2 show match on the stream, but one that the Snowmen have been interested in doing for a while. The Reveal and Scrzbbles have felt like they were high level. You guys can't see anything. Here you go. That should be better. Reveal and Scrzbbles are a high level 2s duo that I often see playing with each other on EU servers. Something that I would expect to see from East Coast North Americans more often. It seems like EU servers have obviously created a ton of legends. The EU players, the Middle East players, have obviously benefited from playing EU servers. And if you get decent enough ping, like sub 100, I don't see why you wouldn't queue it. Now, Reveal and Scrzbbles, they queue it without even getting sub 100 ping. They have a couple of nasty servers here and there, but they seem to be very interested in the grind, and they wanted to show what they could do against some NA pros, and what better pros than M80, which includes Nass, who is, we say rank 1. If you were watching earlier, we mentioned it a bunch of times. He was rank 1 at the time. I think Drowley has rank 1 now, but a very high-rated 2s player, and he is joined alongside with Joreuz, who I'm not sure where his 2s rating is, but I'm sure will be a great teammate to Nass. They gifted 1,000 bits. You gifted 5 subs and sent some bits. Sorry, I didn't realize YouTube takes a big cut. Oh, no worries. Nass gonna be the first to open the scoring, as he just got done in a 1v1 show match, which you guys didn't see that. You need to check it out. A little reset shot from Nass to kick us off. A follow-up on the kickoff leads to 2 almost perfectly neutral challenges. Now Nass attempting to beat 2. Not be able to. Scrzbbles full field dribble as the reset goes low underneath Nass. But Joreuz is able to make the save. I think I might try controlling the POVs, something that I never really do in 2v2 show matches, but I might like it better than Director. It depends on how good of a job I can do. I think I have to learn who is what POV, and once you have that, shouldn't be too tough. Maybe it is going to be tough. Maybe I take it back. Maybe I should just let Director Cam do the work. I got to put in some practice hours as Reveal close to opening the scoring for Snowmen. Low 50 from Scrzbbles, and it should be a 1-1 game. Snowmen and Reveal, of course, if you've never heard of Scrzbbles and Reveal before, they are youngsters out of NA who recently got a top 4 and seem to be continuing where they left off. It's really hard to say for sure because they've only played the double elimination portion, but they qualified through the uppers of double elimination, as Scrzbbles is going to bump and allow Reveal to drop in this air dribble. Now, Scrzbbles is a player that is allowed to play in the RLCS because of the rule change. He is 14 years old. Previously, that means he would have had to wait another year to get into the RLCS, but he's joined by a couple other youngsters in Reveal and Frosty, who are 16 years old, respectively, to make the youngest team that's had success in North America. Of course, it helps when you have a player that was younger than it was ever previously allowed, but not quite the youngest team that we see in the RLCS, because if you guys have been following for a while, as Nass is going to tie up the series, we do watch closely the youngest team in the RLCS as far as I'm aware, which is Team Rock over in MENA, of which all 3 of them are under 15 and would have had to been waiting if the rules had stayed the same. Nass on his air dribble. Get it over the top of Reveal. Joreuz should be able to follow up this double, as he will put M80 back on top. Scrzbbles sent that ball a little bit too far out of his control, tried to get back to it, and did get a touch, but Joreuz able to win it clean over the top. Is tomorrow the Team Rock watch party? Yeah, we'll be watching Team Rock through the Swiss. Scrzbbles on the back wall with 0. Gonna try and boom it out and let Reveal go to work. Neither one of them, though, operating on very much boost. Scrzbbles pass into the corner for Reveal. Has 2 defenders to beat. Doesn't have to beat them all at once. But does need to get an outplay on at least one player to allow Scrzbbles to go to work. Scrzbbles has just Nass in nets, and he goes low. Scrzbbles is a 1v1er in his own right, and I've seen him work his way up the 1 leaderboard. I want to say he's maybe top 50-ish range right now, and definitely nothing to scoff at when you get set up in a 1v1 situation against Nass in net and you're able to find your way through. Scrzbbles goes to the low 50, try to put this doink on target, actually pass out to Reveal, and Reveal not going to take the shot on the first touch. Instead, going to make the play, get pulled out a little bit longer because he sees 2 defenders in net, and instead of giving him the ball, he instead wants to go to work in the air, a reset, and he just leaves the ball off for Scrzbbles. And we actually saw that if you guys watch the bot matchup, it's not quite the same, but there was a ton of reset passes and reset fakes to passes. That's basically what we just saw there from the Snowmen, who are not bots, they're real humans, and they're really in the lead by 1 goal right now against M80. Scrzbbles, that was not the save they needed. I think it was possible to get a cleaner save here, but instead Scrzbbles gets underneath the ball instead of off to the right of it, where he would actually push it into the corner, and the follow-up is free. Reveal going to cheat on the kickoff. Makes it back to his back corner boost first, as he looks for a sidewall double, puts it on target. Joreuz is forced to make a save, and a defensive demo from Nass going to leave Scrzbbles all alone. Pops this ball high. Nass should not be allowed to get this double. Reveal should have no trouble clearing it away. Now Joreuz, he has an open net. The demo. Reveal was going to need to recover to give his team a chance, and Nass sees that and takes him off the map after he grabs the Hunter boost at the midfield. 12 seconds left to go. Going to need to be some kickoff shenanigans. They want to keep themselves in it. They just cheat up on the kickoff. Joreuz doubles this away, and Reveal seemed like he was going for a crazy Hail Mary following the ball there. Joreuz will let it roll out, and M80, after many lead changes, will be the first to win as they take the early lead in the best of 7. Game number 2, M80 versus the Snowmen. This might not be the last time we're talking about M80 versus Snowmen if M80 have the end result they want in their RLCS. Currently, the Snowmen would be one of the top 4 teams from North America headed to the major. And SSG, G2, and Gen G looking tougher and tougher to dethrone as members of that top 4. Which would mean M80 have their sights set on Snowmen, although I don't really think it's ever that personalized. I think M80 is a little bit more just focused on themselves and getting the best possible result they can, and maybe just passively hoping along the way that Snowmen don't keep up the top 4 streak. Scrzbbles has 25 boost to work with, but not really a way to beat 2 defenders, so he actually just plays it slow. Ends up baiting Joreuz in and beating the first. Joreuz miss here. Now Reveal versus Nass. Nass on low boost, challenges immediately, and cuts off the play before anything can get going. Reveal. Hook shot to the corner. Scrzbbles now to the skies. Joreuz up to meet him, but a drop down to Reveal, and Reveal forces it through for the first goal of game number 2 for the Snowmen. Nass was on that back wall, but transitioned right as Joreuz made contact to the ground, and Joreuz needed to get anything but a 50 that goes into the net. That's what Reveal was able to muscle. Scrzbbles, a win on Nass in the corner, but Joreuz able to recover, pinch the ball high before anything can be done. Joreuz now chasing ahead of the ball to try and bump Scrzbbles, and didn't connect. Scrzbbles follow up 50 on low boost. Now he's going to chase down Joreuz. Director Cam's not going to show it, but Nass got re-involved in the play before the result of the Joreuz bump mattered. Now he's going to chase back down. It's just a trade of bumps over and over again, but nobody able to connect and break through. Nass finally gets a demo. It's on reveal, but Scrzbbles was able to make contact on Joreuz's dribble. So no follow-up available. As now reveal really could have afforded to have that 100 boost in the back corner, but instead played it on pads. Joreuz got lost there on that dribble, never really got back to the ball. Actually fortunate they didn't just allow a clean takeaway. Reveal dodging Nass and making the save. Scrzbbles needs a ground pinch out to his teammate, but it's going to be hard to get that kind of accuracy. Instead, just put it towards the net, and Reveal will do the hard work on the follow-up to put his team in the lead. Nass, a little chip to the corner, and Reveal passes to himself off the ground and taps it over the top of Joreuz. Scrzbbles staring at an open net if he could play it faster. But no way to collect and flick the ball in time. Reveal tried to just leave the ball and grab the 100, but it cost him his life, and now Joreuz the other way. Scrzbbles able to make the save. Reveal was up as well off the respawn. And Scrzbbles single jumps over the top of Joreuz. 50 into Nass, but Reveal nowhere around to follow it up. Joreuz, the delay flick and the double. Reveal sent it into the crossbar, but Joreuz was around to make sure it went through. Never stopped boosting after the flick. Now we're at a tie game. Joreuz not able to find an impossible angle. Now looking for a psycho. And Nass actually getting bumped on the back wall means they're in a bit of danger, but an awkward save attempt goes well for Joreuz. Has to reverse back into position before jumping off. Reveal taking his air dribble to the ground. Reveal and Scrzbbles have played well. Always seem to be there for each other when they have to give up the ball in the air. Joreuz, is he looking for another psycho? We've seen so many different psycho attempts. None of them have been successful. Scrzbbles follow up off the Reveal setup. Denied as they'll have to try again. Reveal past Joreuz, but a slow dribble. Likely to allow Joreuz to get back into the play. Scrzbbles' first touch reset. Too strong. No follow-up. But it seems like the Snowmen are playing the long game right now, not trying to go all in on any one shot as they keep the ball here in the orange half. Again, Joreuz gets it clear, but it will be a Snowman possession. Joreuz pre-jumped, and Reveal actually tried to change the direction of his air dribble, it seemed, to play it away from the pre-jump, and it still didn't matter. Joreuz found a way to connect, and Scrzbbles is bumping Reveal. Fortunately, it did not spell defeat. And now they're actually keeping the ball up. Joreuz will dunk. That ball should hit ground now, so overtime in game number 2. Snowmen felt like they led the majority of the game. Probably could afford to convert on what has been a good game 2 performance instead of finding themselves down 2 games. Scrzbbles to the corner trying to cut up Joreuz. Never really gets a connection. Joreuz handles business. Scrzbbles turned back on ball. Reveal now ahead of the play, and a goal will equalize the series. Scrzbbles maybe forcing Nass to go high as he tried to chase him down. Nass returns to the play, chips the ball up for Reveal. And we're tied 1-1. Game number 3. The Snowmen able to equalize. I think somebody said on Twitter as a follow-up to the announcement for the match that this was, you know, a Goliath versus... Wait, why can I not think of the other end of the Goliath matchup? But either way, they had M80 as dominating here in this 2's matchup. And I hope for any of you who maybe recognize the brand names of Joreuz and Nass a bit more, realize now just what Reveal and Scrzbbles can do. David, thank you. Steve, Paul, Steve. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Pretty sure it's Steve and Goliath. Yeah, David and Goliath. Yes, of course. With the Snowmen being the Davids. But I think it's clear now that that is not the case. Reveal, quick to the ball to not allow Joreuz to get a touch, but that made Nass go to work solo against Scrzbbles. And the Snowmen are fortunate that one doesn't go in. Joreuz will save Nass's shot, but only because it had no chance in the world of going in. And what a pinch pass to Nass. It seemed like maybe Joreuz was going to try and slot a shot here with a ground pinch, but instead he puts it out to the midfield, and Nass will be the one to finish it. Reveal was in the worst spot to try and make a save as he tried to adjust in reverse to clear that ball. I don't know, but David famously won, so actually you might want to be David. That's a good point. Scrzbbles on the board shortly after the kickoff. Joreuz tries to clear this one away, and Scrzbbles and Nass in 1v1 situations has been Scrzbbles favored so far. Something that I don't think many of us here in chat would be predicting. Joreuz possession off the kickoff. Met with the challenge from Scrzbbles. Falling from the ceiling. Reveal now on 0 boost. Has to be careful. This 50 still went to Nass. And now he's going to be attacking 2 grounded Snowmen. Patience from Reveal. So he does his best on 0 boost to try and get this ball out of dangerous way, and he does not succeed. Nass able to beat both defenders. Doesn't have to score on his first attempt here in 2v2. Just needs to get defenders flying, and Joreuz will do the rest. Reveal. Trying to set up a 50 on the goal line. Able to do so. Scrzbbles will flip this around. Joreuz and Reveal and Nass actually race to the ball. And a race that probably favors Reveal as he drops this for Scrzbbles. Dunk is not through. Now Reveal all alone. Joreuz, though, no boost to work with, but it doesn't seem to matter. He will win his 1v1 situation as Reveal decides it's a good time to turn and challenge, and Joreuz acts as a brick wall. Reveal trying to just muscle the ball in front of the nets. Joreuz denied on his reset. Scrzbbles with control before he could really get his dribble going. Nass is there to meet him. Dunked the ball away, but be forcing the defense again. Scrzbbles versus Nass. We already know how this goes. If it's Scrzbbles on the ball and Nass in net, the ball is going in. And this time, Scrzbbles does not have the boost advantage. Nass was trying to recover back down from an early pre-jump. And ended up not being able to cover the right side of the net. Joreuz maybe an intentional loss on the kickoff to Nass, and a 5th goal. Throwing in some kickoff strategies here. Oh, he didn't even intentionally lose it. I thought he actually guided it back, but no, it's just a full-on Spanish. Joreuz left the ball completely and went for the demo. Nass. Pass off the ceiling. Nothing comes of it. It'll be a Snowman goal. High-scoring game here in game number 3. Volatility favoring the Snowmen here late, who found themselves down by a decent margin. Scrzbbles chip over Nass. Another 1v1. This time against Joreuz. Couldn't break through. Reveal sends it to the back wall. Scrzbbles the one with boost, so Reveal will let Scrzbbles go to work as he tries to go for double resets. Gets denied. Joreuz lost the ball. Demo from Scrzbbles, and that one's just going to roll in. It'll be a reveal goal. I think Joreuz probably needs to get more out of his possession here. He tried to set up a sidewall double. Lost it and did not find his way back to affect the play. Joreuz on 0, just floating it towards net, hoping for a boost steal to make something out of it. But Reveal's actually doing a decent job with what he has. Scrzbbles goes flying past the ball, but ultimately Snowmen get a decent shot. Nass recovers and has the save, but with a minute left to go, Snowmen are in good position. I expect them to be back in control of the ball shortly. A chance to score. That being said, they denied that next opportunity. Now Joreuz versus Scrzbbles. Pins it too high and maybe does not leave an angle for Nass to make a play. Reveal trying to counterattack Nass. Steals it at ceiling heights. Joreuz misses his touch. Nass going to just get bumped off ball. Scrzbbles probably going to continue the physical play as Reveal goes to work in the air. And now Scrzbbles a finish. Nass got bumped. Scrzbbles needs to drop it down ASAP. If he knew that Nass was getting bumped, I don't think he would have played it as hard to the back wall. He would have started to play it on net sooner. Instead, he was left with no scoring opportunity, and now it's possession for M80. Reveal underneath the ball for a moment, but Joreuz took it away and let it hit the ground. Game number 3, going to go to M80 to give them the edge in the series. Game number 4. The Snowmen and M80. M80 seemed to be running away with the previous game, but the Snowmen able to make it close. M80 do have the highest rated twos player in the lobby with Nass, as Reveal drops his air dribble. But I do think number 2 and 3, although I haven't looked at the scoreboard recently. Actually, Joreuz might be 3. I think Reveal might be number 2. I'd have to go double check to see where they all fall in the twos leaderboard. But I think we have a solid set of twos players all the same. One thing is certain, and that's Nass is number 1 in rating. Joreuz gets around the last defender, and it's going to be Nass shooting on an open net. Joreuz is definitely the lowest. That I wasn't sure. I haven't looked at it recently. I know Scrzbbles and Reveal are like probably 30 to 50-ish, if I had to guess. Joreuz is just going to steal this right off the top of Scrzbbles' car and leave it for Nass. Now Nass will go to work. So he puts a reset on target. Reveal, not only does he get the save, he actually bumps Joreuz as well. Scrzbbles missed double, but it's Reveal versus Nass. Nass able to send the ball high to the backboard, immediately in the possession. Open opportunity. Joreuz is going to send one the whole way to the field. Reveal is not going to allow it to go in. Joreuz will drop the close one as he tried to get the psycho, and Reveal is not going to let him clip on him. Definitely the closest one we've seen yet. It's the M80 guys who have been trying to hit the psychos all day. Nass was trying to hit him earlier in the 1v1. Now Joreuz trying to hit him here in the 2v2. $2-0 lead in this $200 2v2 show match. Scrzbbles resets. Can't force the ball through. Has it on the goal line though. Nass able to get a booming clear. He's going to be low on the ground. In fact, both players are going to be low on the ground. Have a tough time recovering to this one. Scrzbbles got one to miss, but not two. As Nass sends it the length of the field. Counterattack right back from the Snowmen. M80 prepared for it. 11 boost to work with. Scrzbbles found a way to get something, though. He's going to try and pre-flip for a reset. You don't have boost, you need a flip. Reveal catch off the ceiling. Just Joreuz to beat. Scrzbbles fakes, goes 50, and was actually a great idea from Scrzbbles to make this a scoring opportunity. Reveal leaves the ball, as he's done oftentimes. Instead of Scrzbbles shooting, he baits Joreuz up in the air, recovers back down to the ground, and 50s it, knowing that the follow-up will be his. Joreuz really has no choice but to try and cover that first shot. And now the Snowmen on the board. Scrzbbles, what a save. The follow-up save as well. Scrzbbles preventing the 2-goal lead. But his team's still on defense, as that soft tap not likely to be the one to get him out of danger. Joreuz will lob it up to Nass. Reveal has the save. But no clean counterattack as Joreuz is able to glue it to the back wall. Joreuz dodged the demo, can't win the 50. Reveal has a reset off the ceiling, pass down to himself. He finds himself ahead of the play. Reveal on a challenge. There is an open space to shoot, and Scrzbbles finds it. Nass, with 0 boost left over, was going to go in and out of the net as a way to get some height. Scrzbbles goes low and goes near the post. There's no one there to deny him. Scrzbbles kickoff win, should be a goal. Nothing too crazy here, just both teams cheating. Scrzbbles first to the ball. He will be rewarded. Reveal able to get his own back corner boost. Joreuz went all the way in there to steal it. Did not succeed, courtesy of Reveal's talented recovery. Now Nass off the reset. Reveal already in the air to cover the next shot, but he didn't get a touch. And Joreuz will slot it top shelf. Joreuz, ooh, I mean, this Reveal was so close to getting anything on it. He even gets a slight touch. Probably forces that over the top of the crossbar. Nass, air dribble, not able to drop it off to Joreuz. Scrzbbles will instead steal it away and send the ball high. 3-3 with 30 seconds left to go. Nass over 1. Reveal gonna back off in net. Nass, the catch in 50. Guided off target. Scrzbbles now versus Nass, solo in nets. Almost every other time we've had this situation, Scrzbbles has found a way, but this time his first touch is far too strong. He'll get no follow-up. Nass will just eat it up. Stealing pinch, my goodness, Nass. Too much heat on it, though. Ends up going over the top of the net. 0-second opportunity for Scrzbbles and Reveal. Scrzbbles goes air dribble bump. Reveal cannot keep it in the air. So overtime in game number 4, as both teams go for a close cheat. Scrzbbles comes out the better of it, in control of the ball. Sees Nass on the side wall, and that convinces him to launch the ball early. Hand over possession to M80. Reveal bumped away from the play. Scrzbbles' fortunate 50 goes directly into Joreuz, or maybe not, as Joreuz actually is able to get a possession off this play into the back corner. Multiple resets for Joreuz. Not able to make anything happen. Scrzbbles versus Nass solo. This time around, Scrzbbles cannot find the outplay. Seemed like he was trying to set up a flick, but never really got anything to work with. Scrzbbles reset, heading to the ground after the Nass pre-jump. Reveal will take over. A dunk was headed into the bottom right corner. Nass able to make the save. Joreuz will send it the length of the field. Reveal catch to take away from Joreuz. Has Nass on the shadow. Nass backflip challenge dispossesses Reveal, but falls quickly to Scrzbbles. Nass is going to go for a double. He hits it. Joreuz, the follow-up is high. He tried to double it in. Still a great opportunity for Nass. The bump secures the goal as Nass has no defenders to worry about. Reveal was going to make that save. Joreuz launches him away. And Nass goes post and in. Perfect placement, but not quite over for M80, who need one more game win to finish out the series. Game number 5. The Snowmen need to turn it on now if they want to bring it back. It was them who wanted to show their stuff in a 2v2 match against North America's best. Well, I guess this is kind of North America's best, or one of North America's best, except it is EU players who have recently moved over. They're going to immediately put themselves on top in what could be a match-securing game for them. Nass, fortunately, he didn't pump into Joreuz. He was respawning. Now we'll take the dribble off the back wall, finish it with the pogo. Still not enough to get past the Snowmen. Ground pinch from Scrzbbles. Not really something M80 has to worry too much about when they are set up far away in net, prepared. Scrzbbles demo onto Nass. Joreuz, though, somebody to worry about when he's got Reveal in a 1v1 situation. It doesn't matter if Nass is not on the field, as Joreuz gets the reset, pops the ball, lands and threatens the shot. Reveal jumping off the shadow, but could not get back to that bottom right corner. I know you didn't respect Dan mode. Yeah, no. There's definitely a better twos team, or at least all signs would point that way. I don't know if we've ever seen Nass and Joreuz versus Daniel in Beast Mode, but no question, Daniel in Beast Mode, the reigning twos team of North America. I more so wanted to point out how Nass and Joreuz are North American, but also maybe not North American. How long before we can fully claim them? Joreuz denied on the goal line. Scrzbbles met in the air by Nass, but able to keep the possession going. Nass attacked by Scrzbbles, returning back to the play. Joreuz just sending this to the midfield where Scrzbbles is going to be able to take a clear shot. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the plan was here, but I was willing to entertain something, but Joreuz, he's just going to slam it on the wall and leave it perfectly for Scrzbbles to shoot. He's not going to miss that opportunity. NA starts claiming them when they start winning. Ah, yes. Good call. That is a great time to start claiming them. Nass passed himself off the ceiling. Couldn't get the reset, but stuck around in the play to not leave Joreuz out to dry. Reveal. He was hoping to send that into the ceiling into Scrzbbles. Scrzbbles was sticking around, prepping for what kind of play he was going to make, but the reality is there was none. Nass gets to swing in with momentum from outside the play and sends it straight on target. I'm not sure. There's a lot Scrzbbles could do. I guess he could have immediately bailed off the pass as soon as he saw it. Scrzbbles almost able to slot in the kickoff goal, but M80 looking like they have proven to be the Goliath that one Twitter user thought they were. The Snowmen looking close in the first couple games, but Nass freestyling on it now with the pogo shot. And a 3-goal lead with 2 minutes and 14 left to go. Joreuz trying to get involved in the pogo game. A much softer one than Nass, though. And now Nass forced to play 1v1 defense. Not a position you should be too worried about, though, when you have Nass back there alone, as Scrzbbles trying to find a way to sneak that ball in the top right. Not able to do so. Scrzbbles passing field to Reveal after the demo, and Reveal able to force it through. Joreuz is not likely to make a save. He has to go dive in across the net. Can we get a pogo emote? We do have a pogo emote. Somebody suggested a pogo emote a long time ago, so I, of course, instantly approved that. Joreuz has to get rid of the ball. Reveal has a save. Scrzbbles upfield. Reveal not really a reliable way to get it to him without boost. Nass double off the back wall. Scrzbbles wisely actually probably leaves it. Allows Reveal to make the clear. Now Scrzbbles going to go play Bruiser while Reveal goes to work in the air. Nass pre-jumps. Can Reveal force it through? He got it through Nass, but not on target. And now M80 the other way. This is like freestyling the way M80 have set this one up if they end up scoring here. They team pinched it across the other side of the field, and then we're pre-jumping everything with 30 seconds left to go. M80 are feeling pretty confident, it would seem. You never know, they may find this duo in a threes match this weekend. And I'm sure they're hoping to be just as confident if that matchup happens. M80 have been looking good. M80 beat, a lot of good NA teams in the Infinite Boost tournament. Of course, it's an Infinite Boost tournament, but it's still pretty close to regular 3v3 as they go for another team pinch setup. Nass able to overcome the Diaz Demon and get the win there. And they're going to win here in this 2v2 show match against Snowmen as well. M80 catching a bunch of wins. Can they continue to do so this weekend? Stay tuned to twitch.tv/Feer to find out. GG's. Thanks for playing. Oh, didn't get to type it. Joreuz is the best.